Severe weather rages to our west tonight. Still looking at a 5 out of 5 on the risk scale for some spots in Oklahoma and Kansas. 3 to 5 across a lot of the Great Plains. This is where we're seeing a lot of severe thunderstorms as well as some tornadoes. Now, thankfully, the number of tornadoes has really dropped off over the last 30 minutes or so. At one point, they were stretching from Minnesota all the way down to Oklahoma. Now, we bring this up because this line of storms reaches us by the morning. That said, not likely to be severe. There's a lot less energy over us, so not expecting these storms to hold together at severe strength all the way across the Midwest tonight. May get a couple strong ones in the morning, though, so we'll have to keep an eye on this line of activity as it draws closer to us, and it's this weather system that could set the stage for a few rounds of storms over the course of tomorrow. So first up, the early morning hours. We still have a 1 out of 5 risk for severe weather, basically stretching from Rochelle to Freeport and west between 4 to 7 a.m. That said, again, this line of thunderstorms not likely to hold together at severe strength. So we might end up on the outside looking in. Then the question becomes if we're able to recharge tomorrow. So if that first line of storms gets out of here pretty quickly and we get a lot of sunshine in the afternoon, the atmosphere is able to reheat, recharge, and so we could see a more widespread threat for severe weather. Right now sitting at a 1 out of 5 risk level just because, again, of all of that uncertainty. So we just have to wait and see what those morning storms do to us. So here's future track. You can see looking somewhat strong, that thunderstorm activity as it pushes closer to us at about 5 in the morning. We get to about 6:30, not looking quite as impressive, but still be ready for some downpours, possibly some small hail, and lots of lightning and gusty winds. We'll continue to have that through about 9 in the morning. So again, be ready for showers and storms, even if we don't see any severe weather. We get into the afternoon, future track showing we might have a chance to recharge and get some of these stronger storms to pop up in the middle of the afternoon. Could repeat that going into the evening hours, as you can see here, late by about 6:30 or so. But again, that's a big if we're able to get that atmosphere to recharge. So what you need to be ready for: rain and storms in the morning, downpours, gusty winds, plenty of lightning, and then we'll have to see if we get that scattered activity to develop later on in the day if everything recharges. Now, despite all that, we stay warm. Temperatures in the mid-70s, and then we have a drier Wednesday near 80. Look what happens Thursday, though. Rain and about a 20-degree drop in temperature. We do warm back up as we get into the weekend, and your most accurate 10-day forecast. After a warm and dry Mother's Day, we hold on to the upper 70s all throughout next week. Speaking of those middle to upper 70s, hit the bullseye today. That means cash total getting closer to $200.